The old mentor once said to his student, "God does not measure the strength of your arm, but the purity of your cause." The young man didn't understand then, but life would soon teach him. Elias was a bright student, quick, clever, and eager to prove himself. He came to live with his grandfather, a retired teacher known for his calm wisdom. Each morning, Elias would study, while his grandfather tended the small garden behind their house. One day, after failing to win a scholarship, Elias burst out in frustration. "I worked harder than anyone. Why didn't God help me?" The old man looked up slowly and said, "Sometimes God is not moved by our effort, but by the goodness of what we strive for." Elias frowned. "But isn't working hard enough?" The mentor smiled gently. "Hard work matters, yes. But if the heart behind it seeks pride, not purpose, heaven remains silent." Days passed, and Elias began working on another competition. This time, a debate about helping their struggling town. Yet halfway through, he grew discouraged. "Others speak better. They look confident. I can't match them." The old man shook his head. "My boy, God does not favor eloquence, but sincerity. He looks at the goodness of what drives you, not the polish of how you perform it. When our hearts are clean, even our simplest words carry divine power." The day of the debate arrived. Elias's hands trembled. His voice cracked on the first line. Laughter rippled through the crowd, and shame burned his face. He wanted to walk off the stage. But then, he remembered his grandfather's voice. "Speak for the good of others, not for yourself." He steadied himself, took a breath, and began again. This time, not to impress, but to inspire. He spoke about hope, about rebuilding broken things, about kindness as strength. And though his delivery was imperfect, the audience fell silent. When he finished, the hall was filled with quiet tears. Not applause, but something deeper. A good cause spoken with trembling lips still touches heaven, more than empty eloquence. Later that evening, Elias returned home, uncertain of how he'd done. His grandfather sat waiting under the mango tree. "Well," the old man asked, "did you speak your truth?" Elias nodded. "Yes, even though I stuttered." The old man smiled. "Then you've already succeeded." Just then, a messenger arrived with the results. Elias had not only won, but had been chosen to represent their town at a regional event. He turned, speechless. The old man whispered, "Now you see, Elias, God blesses the goodness of your mission, not the perfection of your performance. Heaven's favor follows those who serve from pure intent." The mentor leaned on his walking stick and looked at the fading sun. "My child," he said softly, "in every work, ask not, 'Am I strong enough?' but 'Is my cause good enough?' For God is not impressed by the might of men, but by the mercy behind their motion." He turned to Elias with a knowing smile. "Remember this, brilliance fades, but goodness endures. Even the smallest act done with a pure motive shines brighter than great deeds done for pride." The grandfather looked at the garden, small yet full of life. "God waters what is pure," he said. "Do good, even if no one sees it." If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who's striving for good. Because goodness, not greatness, moves the hand of God.